Krishna, very dear devotees. Welcome back again to our ongoing series on the glories of Sri Vrindavan Dham at present time during the auspicious month of Kartik. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pashtaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pacharane Vishesha Shunyavadi Pastrata Deshatarane. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. So, the other day I was thinking about what to lecture on next when an idea came to me while doing parikrama of Radhakund. We'd just begun the circumambulation of the sacred waters when I noticed a very beautiful swing on the edge of the Kund that I must have passed by many times during the years. But on this particular occasion, it struck my curiosity, so I decided to inquire about it further. And when I did, I decided that I would share what I learned in today's lecture. So from various maps that I consulted, I found out that the swing is situated on the western shore of Radhakund. And the exact place is called Julana Gata, because there was once a banyan tree there between Tungavidya's and Sudevi's kunjas or groves, from which Radha and Krishna would enjoy swing pastimes. And at present, it's I guess you could say a humble stone frame of a swing, and I found out the locals call it Julana Shtali, that place, Julana Shtali, the banyan tree and the swing. So that swing stands there really to commemorate the spot where the divine couple would enjoy their pastimes of swinging, and invisible to material eyes, still do to this very day. Aprakat lila means it's unmanifest to those with material vision. And I found out that the forest there, the forested area, is called Varshaharsha. Varshaharsha means the happiness of the rainy season. That's the name of the forest, the happiness of the rainy season. Because the acharyas say that, quote, whenever Radha and Krishna want to swing, Vrindavan provides clear skies and summer warmth, even in the rainy season. Whenever Radha and Krishna want to swing, Vrindavan provides clear skies and summer warmth, even in the rainy season. So therefore that forest bears the name, the happiness of the rainy season. And with their transcendental vision, those acharyas say, and again I quote them, it's always safe to quote them, attached by two red ropes, inset with pearls, a swing of exceptional shape, size, and qualities hangs from a horizontal branch of that enormous banyan tree at Julana Shtali, unquote. Now more research revealed that swing, in particular, it has 18 seats, 2 for Radha and Krishna, and their seats are surrounded, it's described like the whirl of a lotus flower, the whirl of a lotus flower. Their seats are surrounded by 16 other seats, 8 for the principal Astasakis and 8 for some special manjaris. And I read that when Krishna enthusiastically mounts the swing, shy Radharani has to be lifted up by Vrindadevi and the others. She's very shy. So Krishna jumps on the swing, but Radharani is very shy, so Vrindadevi has to pick her up with some of the other gopis and place her next to Krishna. So then some gopis, they push the divine couple, while others stand around and either sing or tell jokes for the pleasure of the divine couple while they're swinging. Now, if Radha and Krishna want to swing alone without the Sakis and the Manjaris, then the swing retracts those outer seats. As it expanded into those seats, it retracts just to have the two seats for Radha and Krishna. So those Sakis and Manjaris, they come down, and then it's written, they push the string, there's many of them, they push Radha and Krishna very firmly. You know, you've pushed swings before. Causing Radharani to tremble slightly out of fear and hold on tightly to Krishna. And as the pace slows down, Radharani becomes calm again. And as they continue with the swing pastime, it's described the divine couple's hair, sashes, and clothes loosen in the breeze. And the acharyas say that, quote, their sparkling earrings and garlands, as if in a contrary mood, sway in opposite directions. They both have sparkling earrings and garlands, but as if in a contrary mood, these earrings and garlands, they sway in the opposite directions. Radharani is one way and Krishna is the other way. Contrary. And if the tempo, it's written that if the tempo of the swinging picks up again, Shri Radha cries out again to help from her 8 girlfriends, the Astasakis, and they quickly jump onto the swing. And it instantly folds out into another whirl of seats, 8 seats for the Astasakis, and they comfort Srimati Radharani. An amazing swing. It's described that while swinging with Radha and Krishna, those Astasakis render many services to the divine couple because they're seated very close, like in a circle around them. Specifically, I found out that Lalita and Vishaka, they serve betel nut to the divine couple. Champaka Lata and Chitra, they fan the divine couple with chamara fans and peacock fans. Tungavidya and Indulekha, they serve nectar drinks. And Rangadevi and Sudevi, they apply fragrant ointments on the divine couple. Now, in addition to this amazing expanding and contracting transcendental swing, according to the divine couple's needs, the swing manifests another amazing quality. And that is that when those 8 Sakis are situated around Radha and Krishna's swing, each Saki simultaneously, at certain points, sees Radha and Krishna facing only her. She's thinking, oh, they're only looking at me. And another wonder occurs when Krishna is visible to all, actually, it's said, appears beside each Saki, including Srimati Radharani, and simultaneously embraces all of them. Everyone can see. Krishna expands, and he appears beside each Saki, and he embraces them, including Srimati Radharani. Then, Krishna resumes a single form that's described. And at Srimati Radharani's instigation, Lalita and the other Sakis, in turn, sit to Krishna's right. In other words, he becomes just himself again. And when Radharani desires, at her instigation, she calls the different Sakis one by one to sit next to Krishna. They sit on Krishna's right, actually. So it's described, he rests one arm on that particular Saki's shoulder, and his left arm is always on Radharani's shoulder on his left. So then it's described that as Krishna enjoys in this way, with Radha and one of the Sakis, at one point Radharani very cleverly positions Lalita and Vishaka on either side of Krishna, and she jumps off the swing and she takes pleasure pushing Krishna with Lalita and Vishaka on either side. So the acharyas say that in this way, all the sakis have the chance to sit in pairs beside Krishna. Radha's there, she calls a saki here, another saki there. But when she jumps down and is pushing the swing, then the sakis come and sit in pairs like this, and she's swinging. And they all get the chance to be with Krishna. And all the other sakis and all the younger girls, they're called manjaris, while these pastimes are taking place, the other gopis, they're singing songs that the acharyas say, quote, flow spontaneously from their love-filled hearts. There's no jealousy, there's no envy. Oh, she's so fortunate, she's so beautiful, she's such a wonderful devotee, she's sitting next to Krishna. But everyone gets their turn. And after this, everyone descends from the swing, even Krishna and Radharani. So a short while later, after Krishna very enthusiastically jumps back on the swing, I was reading, Lalita whispers in Radha's ear, and smiling, Radha ascends the swing with 16 gopis, again 8 sakis and 8 younger manjaris. And then she invites all the younger girls, the younger gopis, the manjaris, all of them. She calls them all, that anyone who wants to ascend on the swing to sit with her and Krishna is welcome. And the acharyas describe thousands upon thousands of these young gopis, these manjaris. They get to come up and swing with the divine couple. And then finally, after some time, actually I've seen a painting like that. There's the swing, and then there's these concentric circles going out. It kind of looks like ad infinitum, which it must be, because there's so many gopis sitting around the banyan tree with the swing on it, singing in their seats on the swing with Radha and Krishna. So finally, after some time, at Lalita's signal, all those thousands of gopis jump off, and now together all of them push. Before we heard about the Astasakis pushing it. Now all these thousands of gopis, they're pushing the divine couple so high and so fast that once again, to Krishna's great delight, Radha embraces her beloved in transcendental fear. Now, during such swing pastimes, it's written that Radha's maidservants, again the younger girls, the manjaris, they're able to perform many services, like collecting fragrant flowers, spreading flower petals on the swing's seats, and covering those flower petals with thin silk cloth, throwing flower petals as the divine couple swing. They get to sing songs, and they also get to offer arti to Radha and Krishna. We have our Gaur Artik, and Bhaktivinoda Thakur has written one Radha Krishna Artik song as well. So then some gopis, they'll swing, they'll push the swing, while others stand on either side with betel nuts or betel leaves, sometimes it's leaves or nuts, in hand, so that when the swing slows down, because it's slowing down, these manjaris are very expert in their service. They can go and place the betel nut in the lotus mouths of Radha and Krishna. It's going very fast, and then it's slow, and then they come and they put the betel nuts in the mouth of the divine couple. And I was also reading that sometimes during these pastimes, these maidservants, they're able to climb aboard the swing, and where they serve fruits and other refreshments to the divine couple. And the divine couple never eat all that they're offered. On those golden plates, those silver plates, they always leave something for the manjaris. So these are, of course, just a few of the swing pastimes that take place at Julana Ghat on the banks of sacred Radhakund. And our acharyas have written that, quote, such things are visible to worthy Vaishnavas who have received the gift of pure love for Radha and Krishna. By Prabhupada's grace, may we someday receive that gift to see these things with our own eyes, our spiritual eyes. So you, all of you, please excuse me if the lecture is a little short today. I'm also quite busy with daily Kartik Parikramas now. I wasn't actually planning it because of COVID, but COVID's gone way down here, at least in Vrindavan, and so many wonderful devotees are showing up. Not with tourist visas yet, it's not allowed, but pretty soon. But they're coming in with all kinds of, devotees are. They're coming in with business visas and student visas and this, that. So they've all, like a magnet, they've come to this playground of God, this playground of Krishna. And devotees are asking me to take them out. So how can I refuse? So it's a great pleasure, a great service. So it's taking a lot of time and energy from 4 o'clock in the morning till 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But I will continue with our lectures, a little shorter maybe. So again, excuse me. I would like to conclude today with words from the lotus mouth or the pen, you could say, of Sri Raghunath Das Goswami, who writes in his illustrious Brajavilas Stava as follows. Quote, by offering her, Sri Radha, betel nuts, by massaging her feet, by bringing her water, by arranging for her meetings with Lord Krishna, and by performing many other services, many gopi maidservants affectionately please Sri Radha, the great queen of Vrindavan's forests. When the divine couple enjoy their pastimes, these maidservants are not at all shy to serve these younger girls, even when the Astasakis are. I take shelter of these maidservants who have Sri Rupa Manjari as their leader. Thank you. We'll be back in a few days with more nectarian pastimes that you can relish in this auspicious month of Kartik. All glories to Shri Prabhupada. Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki, Shri Shri Krishna Balaram ki, Shri Shri Radha Shama Sundar ki, Vrindavaneshwari, Shri Mati Radharani ki, Shri Radha Kunda ki, Shri Swing Pastimes ki, Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki, Mayapur Dham ki, Shri Krishna Sankirtanya ki, Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki, back home, back to Godhead ki, Gaur Premanandi, Jai Jai Sri Sri Radhe Sham. See you soon, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, everyone, and welcome back once again to our ever ongoing series on the glories of our most beloved Sri Vrindavan Dham. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pashtaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pacharine Nivishesha Shunyavadi Pastitya Desha Tarane. So this morning I was reading Srimad Bhagavatam and I came across a purport by Srila Prabhupada that nicely summarizes the purpose of our lectures about Vrindavan that have been going on, I think, close to 5 years now. How in essence we are trying to connect with Krishna through Shravanam Kirtanam, through hearing and chanting. Srila Prabhupada writes, there are still many devotees of the Lord lingering there in Vrindavan in ecstasy, in search of Krishna and his childhood associates, the gopis. It is not that such devotees meet Krishna face to face in that attractive land, but a devotee's eagerly searching after Krishna is as good as his seeing him personally. How this is so cannot be explained, but it is factually realized by those who are pure devotees of the Lord. Philosophically, one can understand that Lord Krishna and his remembrance are on the absolute plane, and that very idea of searching for him at Vrindavan in pure God consciousness gives more pleasure to the devotee than seeing him face to face. Such devotees of the Lord see him face to face at every moment. Hare Krishna. So, We're continuing with our series on stimulation for ecstatic love, and this will be part 145, in which we will continue our discussions on the art of disguises in Radha and Krishna's Vrindavan, Braj Leela, their pastimes. Now, to begin with, we all know that although Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he relishes being subordinate to his devotees. That's love. Especially Srimati Radharani, the topmost devotee. Sometimes in her loving dealings with Krishna, she manifests, as we've heard, transcendental anger, man towards him, and refuses to see him. But Krishna actually relishes this anger of Radharani and becomes overwhelmed with ecstasy. But each time, he has to devise some method to appease Radharani's temper or anger. And this pastime is known universally as Mana Bhanjana Leela. Mana Bhanjana Leela. The pastime of breaking Srimati Radharani's anger. And we've shared with you a number of pastimes in that regard. We're going to do it again. Because this pastime happens over and over again in Vrindavan. Regarding such pastimes, Srila Prabhupada said in a lecture on Nectar of Devotion in Bombay, January 1973, referring to this mood of Srimati Radharani. Krishna wants to be controlled by Yashoda Mai, he said. Krishna wants to be defeated by his friends. Krishna wants to be refused Radharani's darshan. When Radharani is angry, she refuses to allow Krishna to see her. She has ordered the Sakis, don't allow Krishna to come here. Then Krishna flatters the Sakis, saying, kindly let me go. But they reply, no sir, you cannot go. You cannot see her. So in this mood, the following Leela is adapted from a series of songs that have been passed down by the Giri family of Gadai in Orissa for hundreds of years. It was written by two medieval Gaudiya poets, Sri Chandandas and Gyanadas, and the pastime describes in a wonderful way in which Krishna once broke Radharani's angry mood. In Orissa and Bengal, this song I heard is sung on festival occasions down to this very day. It's still very popular after hundreds of years. And I really like it. It's one of my favorite of all time pastimes, and you'll see. And it's quite long, so get ready, take your seats. It's quite long, but thankfully so. So one day, in Vrindavan, Krishna was late for a rendezvous in the forest with Srimati Radharani. Distressed, Radharani turned to Lalita Saki and said, that the way they express themselves in this pastime is amazing. Oh my dear Lalita, where is the friend of my heart? Please show me his moon-like face. My dear Saki, where did Krishna go? I have decorated this kunja for him. He invited me to Kunja Vana, the forest grove. As such, my caste and prestige are now gone. Because of Shaim, it is declared in all the villages of Braj that Radha is unchaste. Tolerating infamy and reproach for the sake of Shaim, my golden body is becoming crushed. Where is that holder of the flute? O Saki, has he given you any message or signal? Oh, I made and carefully folded a new outfit for him out of unfading cloth. Out of unfading cloth. I strung together garlands of champak and nageshvara flowers for him. All of these things have become useless and withered, for Hari has not come. Struck by the 5 arrows of Cupid, the 5 heirs of my life are going to leave. Oh my dear friend, what has that Bhavagrahi, Krishna, who knows my innermost desire, not done to me? Who was that cruel girl in Braja who was hiding that holder of the flute? Understanding the situation, beautiful Lalita consoled Vinodini Radha and went out to search for Madhava. She looked for Vanamali Krishna in every gopi's kunja. At last she came to Chandravali's kunja. There she found Banamali Krishna, maddened after love for Chandravali. Upset, she took a Ketaki flower leaf from the decoration in her hair, wrote a letter on that leaf, and threw it on the road where Shyam would soon depart from the kunja. Full of anger, Lalita Saki then came back to Radhika and said, "Oh, my dear friend, what shall I tell you? Chandravali has bound up Murlidhara, that Lampata Nagara, debauchee womanizer." The poet Sri Chandan says, "O Kishori, Lord Hari has rejected you." The next morning Krishna woke up, and while on a stroll, he found that Ketaki leaf letter. Wow, a Ketaki leaf letter. He picked it up and immediately knew that it was Lalita's handwriting. His chest trembled. He thought, giving up the love of Kamalini, lotus-like Radha, I am here with Chandravali. Breathing heavily, his mind disturbed, he thought, how did they know I was here? Oh, what shall I do now? The poet Sri Chandan says, Kanu Krishna became restless and apprehensive. So then Krishna went to meet Sri Radha. With folded hands, a cloth around his neck, and straw in his teeth, he came before her and began to plead. O merciful Radhe, please forgive my offenses. Humbly offering his obeisances again and again to her, he said, O life of my heart, please show me your moon-like face. I am Dina Jana, a fallen person, but you are Dina Bandhu, the friend of the fallen. Please be merciful to me. O Karuna Sindhu, ocean of mercy, please excuse this offender. Hearing Krishna's humble prayer, Radharani became even angrier. She was keeping her back to Krishna, her moon-like face looking down on the ground as she began drawing lines in the earth with her fingernails. At that time, Lalita held a mirror in front of Radhika's face. Seeing Krishna's reflection, Radha became even angrier, and she began to chastise Lalita. But when lotus-like Radha noticed that Krishna was wearing a piece of Chandravali's cloth, she said, Krishna, what kind of cloth are you wearing? There is kajal and vermilion on your lips. Go back to your dearmost Chandravali and try to console her. And seeing that his peacock feather was bent and the hair on his head completely disheveled, Radhika said, Go present yourself to Chandravali. You have no shame. Even though the Jamuna river is nearby, you have not washed your face. O Braja Bandhu, O Braja Bandhu Krishna, friend of the Brajabasis, now your name, Radha Bandhu, no longer applies. Now your name, Radha Bandhu, no longer applies. Before you were Mugdhanatha, Lord of bewildered persons. Now you have become Chandravali Nath, the Lord of Chandravali. So Krishna said, O affectionate Radha, you are most forgiving. Please forgive me. Or foremost of young girls, I've become bewildered and mistakenly touched a lily, thinking that it was a lotus. O Kanamanidhi, ocean of forgiveness, Shri Kishori, please excuse me for all my offenses. Unable to bear your harsh, insulting words, I must now jump into the Jamuna river and end my life. I am like the body, and you are the life of that body. Without you, everything is empty. But Radha angrily responded, Don't touch me. Get out of here. I don't want to see you. I don't even want to see your shadow. O shameless one, go. Take bath in the Jamuna. Feed the Brahmanas and become freed from sin. All the Sakis then spoke to Radhika on behalf of Krishna. They said, "O crest jewel of young women, why are you so angry with Giridhari? Not getting a taste of nectar, you are throwing it away. This will only bring you lamentation. You know how he danced on the heads of Kaliya and how he lifted Govardhan hill? What kind of love do you have? Sukadev Goswami, Sanaka Kumar, Janaka Maharaj, and all the sages of all the three worlds are meditating on his name. The same Krishna is now standing before you with folded hands. Please don't make him more miserable and depressed. Show him your face and relieve Sham of his sorrow. Show him your face and relieve Sham of his sorrow." But taking all of her girl companions to a secluded place, Radhika then expressed her anger to them. She said, "My dear Sakis, henceforward, anyone who speaks to me about Krishna or anyone who even utters his name will be considered my enemy. From today on, I will not look at any dark or deep blue colored things, even new clouds or dark dresses, etc." Hearing this, Lalita said, "O Radha, you are always thinking of that dark-colored boy and thus always carrying that contamination in your mind. How can you give up thinking of him? The Yamuna's water is dark. Will you stop going there to collect water?" Radhika replied, "I will no longer go to the Jamuna. I will no longer bind my dark hair or apply dark kajal to my eyes. I will not even look at a dark rain cloud. Dark is my enemy." Dark is my enemy. O Vishaka, that dark enemy has stung me. Vishaka said, "O Radhika, what kind of vow have you taken now? Don't reject him for whom you have already lost your caste and family. The cage for your pet parrots is dark. What will you do with that?" Radhika replied, "O Sakis, break that cage and set the parrots free. Take this blue Marakata jeweled bangle off my hand and replace it with a golden one. Take this blue sari and throw it in the Jamuna. Smear white sandalwood on all of these dark pictures, or break them. Don't put any dark-colored cloth on my bed. Make my kunja white, and don't let that shine into my kunja." Chittasaki said to Radhika, "Oh, my dear Kishori, please listen to me. Oh, princess, how long will you banish all of these things? Your dark hair looks beautiful on your head. What will you do with it? There are dark circles under your eyes. What will you do with them? Please tell me." Hearing her words, Radhika became even more angry and replied, "I will not look at the mirror to see my dark hair. I will make my dark hair white by smearing sandalwood on it. I will not listen to the sound of the dark crow and cuckoo, and I will not even look at the dark night. O Vishaka, my heart is burning from so much distress. Please don't speak any more Krishna Katha." Ever youthful, she broke the bird cage with her own hands and let the parrots out. Throwing away her Marakata jeweled bracelet, she replaced it with the golden one. One gopi said, "O Radhika, if Mohan plays his flute, how can you tolerate it? How can you stay steady? As soon as he plays his flute, all of your tolerance and resolution will fade away. What kind of promise are you making? As soon as you hear the sound of Mohan's flute, you must run. He is like a magnet, and you are like iron. You will certainly go mad for him." But Radhika said, "My dear friend, listen to the painful story of what that thief Nilamani did to me yesterday. He for whom I have become a disgrace in Braj, that same person yesterday night took rest at Chandravali's Kunj. Yesterday on the bank of the Jamuna, Shyam gave some indication to meet me at my Kunj, but he did not show up. I have been keeping this Gunjamala necklace as the sign of a signal, but Chandravali has usurped him. What type of mantra did that woman apply to Shyam that the flower bed I made for him has become useless? I made a lamp of flowers for him, but the boat of my hope drowned in the water. Last night I wasted the entire evening. Oh friend, don't speak to me of the name Krishna. Whoever speaks that name will now be my enemy. This is the vow of Radha. From today onwards, I give up all types of dark-colored things. I will not use dark eyeliner anymore in my eyes. Another gopi spoke up. Oh Radha, will you not cross the Jamuna to go to the market in Mathura to sell yogurt? How is it possible for you to give up thinking of the dark form of he for whom, by not seeing for a single moment, you feel like millions of yugas have passed? How is it possible for you to give up thinking of he for whom you are carrying the reputation of being unchaste on your head? How can you stop going to the Jamuna to meet that dark gold? How can you stop going to the Jamuna to meet that dark gold? Sri Radha replied, I will not go to the Jamuna for water or bathing. Oh Gopi, don't quarrel with me. Previously I did not know about that debauchee's activities. My whole body is burning with poison from that dark womanizer. Uproot the tamal tree that is near the kunja. Drive that dark bee out. I don't want to wear any dark bangles or hear the sound of any dark peacock. For him I bore the burden of a scandalous reputation. I had to tolerate so much slander, indignity, and insults for him. With great fear, I go to take bath in the Jamuna, and Kanu always comes and harasses me on the way. What kind of mantra does he keep in his flute that steals my mind? Don't allow the gardener to bring blue flowers to my home. My heart is breaking seeing the blue lily flower. Bring that golden chapak flower to me along with sandalwood. Smear it on me, and I will become white-colored. Another gopi said, O Radhika, don't be angry with Giridhari. He is your real wealth. O my friend, unable to taste that nectar, that day will come when you will repent. He is controlling Shukadev Goswami, Sanaka Kumara and others. For 7 days Indra made it rain, but he was defeated by Krishna. Now you are not speaking to him, but they will come when you will speak to him first. Another Sakhi said, whatever happened? Radha, let it go. Now we have to go for Surya Puja. Oh Rai, let us go. Oh Rai, R-A-I. Oh Rai, let us go. That Shyam came and requested you to forgive him, but you would not even look at him. You are angry with him, but he has no fault. Ignoring the advice of her Sakhis, Radha refused to give up her anger. In the meantime, wandering around Braja, feeling unbearable separation from Radhika, Krishna met with Vrindadevi. He humbly told her, O my friend, I am drowning in an ocean of grief. Please save me. My heart is crying. How can I attain the lady of my life? I am ill-fated, as the ocean of anger has come to me. Due to my fault, I have attained this situation. What shall I do now? Where will I go? In which way can I meet my Praneshwari? Please show me some means out of this predicament. I am a great offender, but Kishori is very merciful. I am suffering in separation from Radhika. Please save my life and reunite us. The goddess of the forest, Vrinda, said to Shyam, the fire of Radhika's sulking anger is increasing now more and more. Who can approach Radha and pour the ghee of your humility on the fire of her anger? She has closed her ears and refuses to hear anything. She even considers her hair the same as poison. She has stopped going to the Jamuna River for water. It will not even look at the dark night. She has banished all of her girl companions who had dark complexions. She threw her blue jeweled necklace away. She freed the parrots and broke their cage. She uprooted the dark tamal tree that she was personally taking care of. Now she has smeared sandalwood all over the dark pictures and trembles with anger when she sees even the blue sky. Crying, his heart troubled, Shyam said, "O Vrinda, how can I attain my lover? Please give me some intelligence whereby I can again have her darshan." Vrinda Devi replied, "O Nilamani, listen, there was one way. You have to dress as a Napiti, a female barber, and go to Radhika's palace. There you should smear kumkum on Rai's feet, and thus you can have her darshan." Hearing Vrinda's words, immediately Kalachand agreed and requested Vrinda to dress him appropriately. So Vrinda dressed Shyam as a lady barber. She made a braid in his hair and fixed a ketaki flower in it. She dressed him in a colorful sari. On his nose she placed a jeweled ornament, on his neck a wonderful necklace, and also placed bracelets, armbands, a jeweled waist belt, and many other types of ornaments on him. Finishing, Vrinda Devi told him, "O crest jewel of dancers, this is a very wonderful dress. You look very beautiful." Saying this, Vrinda showed a mirror to Shyam. Seeing his dress, Shyam thanked Vrinda Devi for her kind intelligence and help. Then taking a box of kumkum, Shyam hid at the entrance to Yavat and waited for Radhika and her girl companions to come home. After some time, Radhika came, accompanied by Lalita and other Sakis. Lalita noticed a beautiful lady barber waiting to offer her service of smearing color on ladies' feet. Lalita saw that this wonderful lady looked far more beautiful than even heavenly damsels, and that nectar was falling from her laughter. Lalita inquired, "O beautiful lady, where do you stay? Are you living here in Braj or somewhere else?" The lady barber replied, "I stay at Madhupuri, Mathura. I am a Prema Kangalini. I am a beggar of Prema. I have come here to put some color on the feet of Kishori. Please show me where is the daughter of Brishabhanu Maharaj, who is famous as Rasheshwari, the queen of the Rasa dance, Kamalini, the lotus-like one, and Kishori Ratana, the jewel of all young girls." The poet Gyanadas says, "Please show me her feet." Lalita said, "O lady, our Saki Srimati is very sad. She is not interested in wearing any kind of ornament or decoration. Radhika is now uncontrollably angry at Krishna. She has given up all kinds of decorations and says that her body is burning. Even if we smear cooling sandalwood paste and kasturi musk on her body, it simply increases her pain twice over." Hearing all this, the lady barber addressed Radharani, "O Srimati, please give up your sadness. Your moon-like face looks black. Seeing that, my heart is breaking. O Rasa Rangini, one who delights in pleasure pastimes, please give up your sulkiness. O Radha with beautiful hair, please be merciful to me. You are a resident of Yavat. You are the giver of mercy. O Rasa Rangini, don't be angry in your mind." Speaking these words of consolation to Radhika, Krishna then opened his little box. Touching Radhika's feet, Krishna began cleaning her nails and then putting red-colored kumkum on the bottom of her feet. With shaking hands, Krishna, disguised as a lady barber, started writing Shyam on Radhika's foot. When Radhika saw this, she pulled her foot back and became very angry at that lady. With great indignation, Radhika said, "Who taught you to write this name? You are such a shameless lady. Are you not fearless? Get out from here." Saying this, Radhika drove her out of that village. That lady barber became very fearful and left that place, chanting Radha's name with tears in her eyes. crying and crying in separation from Radhika, Shyam again came to Vrindadevi. "Oh Vrindadevi," he said, "please save me. Oh goddess of the forest, show me how I can reunite with that beautiful girl of Braj. How can I meet with her? And how can her sulkiness be dissipated?" How can her sulkiness be dissipated? The fire of anger inside the heart of Radharani is increasing more and more. Vrindadevi said to Shyam, "Oh Nilamani, if you want to have darshan of Radha, you should accept the dress of a Malini, a lady florist." Krishna said, "O Vrinda, how can you be so bold as to again suggest that I disguise myself and approach Radha? Following your instructions, I dressed as a lady barber and came near Radhika at Yavat. The only result was that I had to run away. With great anger, Radhika pushed me with her hand and threw me out from there." Vrindadevi replied, "Don't think it's all hopeless." The poet Ganadas says, "Krishna, you are Mayadara, the Lord of illusion. Who understands your pastimes? All of this is a joke arranged by you." The moon-like Lady Vrinda then decorated moon-like Krishna as a lady florist. She ornamented his hair with many different kinds of flowers and placed a jeweled ornament known as a simantini on the part in his hair. She then fixed an ornamental pearl on his nose and necklaces and sharp-shaped earrings on his neck and ears. What can be more wonderful than the sindoor on his forehead, which appeared like the full moon, shining above the blossoming lotus of his face? On his arms, Vrindadevi placed jeweled bracelets, and on his feet, jeweled ankle bells. The poet Ganadas says, also, there is red kumkum on his feet. Dressed in a white sari, Krishna's beauty was so great that it could even divert the mind of a sannyasi. Vrinda bought a basket that was full of garlands made from nilotpala, champaka, naili, punaga, ketaki, malati, madhavi, rangani, kunda, bakula, and many other kinds of flowers. After adopting the dress of a Malini, Shyam went to Yavat. The master of illusion is now mad and bewildered in Radha Bhav. The master of illusion, Krishna, is now mad and bewildered in Radha Bhav, thinking, when will this sulkiness leave my beloved? With a blissful mood, that Malini entered Radha's home. Looking at the faces of Lalita and the other Sakis, she said, please help me. Seeing that beautiful Malini, who possessed a most wonderful, darkest complexion, Vishaka asked her, "Oh, dear one, where are you from?" The Malini replied, "Oh, my friend, please listen. My birthplace is Mathura. Due to fear of Kamsa, I now stay in Braj. Where is your Radharani? I am a Malini with fresh flower garlands. Please accept them quickly, for my time is running out, and I have to return to my home soon." Lalita said, "Rai's situation is very bad." I love that, Rai, R-A-I. "Rai's situation is very bad. Your blue lily flower garland will not be pleasing to her. Nor do we need flowers for anything else. We no longer have time for Surya Puja. Nor are we going to the Jamuna anymore for bath, because the Rahu planet of Mana is attacking Radhika." Because the Rahu planet of Mana, anger, is attacking Radhika. Lalita then indicated to that Malini that she should put a garland on Radhika. The Malini then placed garlands of Malika, Champak, and Malati, all white-colored flowers, on Radhika, and became very happy. The Malini then inquired, "O Rasa Rangini Radha, what kind of dress are you wearing? I do not see any dark bangles, which would look very beautiful on your wrists, nor are there any blue marakata jeweled ornaments on your arm. I don't see any darkish gopis in your house, nor do I see the famous black tamal tree in your courtyard. Moreover, I'm surprised to find that all the dark-colored pictures in your house have been smeared with white sandalwood. The Malini then went to offer Radhika a blue lily flower garland. The Malini told her that it would help her to remember Krishna. But as soon as Rai saw that garland, she became very angry and immediately threw the garland away. She said, "You are a low-class person. What are you saying? You are nonsense. Get out of here." The poet Ganadas says, with tears of shame in his eyes, Lord Shyamasundar immediately left that place and went back to Vrindadevi's cottage kutir. Shyam told Vrinda that the mana, sulky anger, had still not left Sri Radha. "O Vrindadevi," he said, "my heart is still crying. I will give up my life by now jumping in the Jamuna river." Vrinda told him, "Oh Shyam, just be patient. Now, you should dress as a sannyasi. Then you should go to Radhika and beg the alms of her sulkiness. Beg for the alms of her sulkiness." When the jewel of prema becomes a beggar of prema, then Radha's uncontrollable sulkiness must break. Krishna said, "Without delay, quickly arrange that sannyasi dress for me, and I will go to that beautiful girl to beg alms." Vrindadevi replied, "No, it is not possible for me to give that dress to you. To obtain it, you have to go to Kailash and approach Lord Bholanath Shiva. Let us go there at once." So in Kailash, Shyam called out, "Oh Mahesh, where are you? Please give me your darshan. My heart is crying for Radhika." Hearing that voice, the Lord of Durga stood up from his seat, and understanding that it was Krishna, he became surprised. Krishna said, "O holder of the trident, please dress me in your form. Give me ashes, matted hair, and a damaru drum. O Mahesh, only in this way will the man of Radha go away." Hearing Shyam's words, five-headed Shiva pondered, and he said, "You are Brahmananda Nayaka, the hero of the entire universe. What can I say to you? You are the Lord of Maya illusion. You are playing a joke on me. Seeing you here today in your enchanting Mohana form, my bhajan kutir has become successful. How can I mat the hair on that head decorated with a peacock feather? How can the Tripundra, three-line tilak, look nice on that forehead decorated with two beautiful upright lines of tilak? How can that ear, decorated with jeweled earrings, now wear a copper earring? How can I put a garland of bones on the same neck where Radharani has placed a Vaijayanti garland? How can that same shoulder that has been decorated with a golden cloth now carry a bhiksha juli, a cloth bag for begging? And how can that beautiful hand which carries the flute now carry a kamandalu, a sannyasi's water pot? How can I smear ashes on that body which is always scented with fine camphor and sandalwood? How is it possible to place a tiger skin on that waist which is decorated with yellow silken garments? How can there be a kopina loincloth on the same waist that has borne a belt of fine bells that produce the captivating sound of Runu Junhu, Runhu Junhu? Krishna said, "O Mahesh, for Manamayi Radha, please decorate me with matted hair and the sannyas dress." So Lord Shiva then decorated Krishna as a sannyasi. He smeared ashes on the Lord's body, gave him a japamala and a bhiksha juli, a bag for begging. He put a tiger skin on the Lord, a garland of rudraksha beads around his neck, and placed in his hand a damaru drum, making the sounds dibi dibi, dibi dibi. Dressed as a sannyasi beggar, Brajabandhu, Krishna, arrived in Braj, singing the following song over and over again. Manamai Radhe Manabi Kare, Toma Lagi Hailu Dambharu Dhari. Yamara Aparada Shama Mana Dhana Dhana Niba. O Manamayi Radha, I am a beggar of mana, in anger. Just for you, I've become a holder of the Damaru drum. Please forgive me for my offenses. I have come to beg the wealth of your silky anger. Most important line. I've come to beg the wealth of your silky anger. Oh, my friend, today, out of love for you, I have accepted ashes on my body and matted locks of hair. I will go and beg from you, Manadana, the wealth of your loving sulkiness. In this way, I will make you happy, and I will get to have your darshan. Will you speak to me and shower the rain of your mercy upon me? I will chant japa of your name on my beads. Om Manamayi, I am your paid servant. When will you give up your uncontrollable sulkiness? When will you again come to the bank of the Jamuna? When will you absorb yourself in picking flowers with your girl companions? When will you make a garland out of blue lotus flowers and put them on my neck? This will fulfill all my desires. Then my sinking boat will be rescued. But now, my dress as the best of dancers, my peacock feather and my curly hair have all been discarded. Giving up all of my duties, I have accepted saffron cloth. Vrinda's beautiful temple has been dark. Shiva has given me the dress of a yogi sannyasi. O Radha, I have no more work in the temple of Nanda Maharaj. Instead of yellow-colored cloth, I'm now wearing a tiger skin dress. Kali Yuga avatar, Gauranga Rupare, Tomari Guna Ghaibi, Nagare Nagare, Praveshila Yavatare, Bolya Shiva Shiva, Shri Chandana Charana Dhula, Kabeba Paiba. In Kali Yuga, in the form of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, I will sing your glories in every town, uttering Shiva, Shiva. The sannyasi beggar then proceeded towards the village of Yavat. The poet Sri Chandan is thinking, when will I get the dust of Radhika's feet? The sannyasi beggar first came to the palace of Nanda Maharaj. Rattling the Damaru drum, he said, Jai Hara Hara, Jai Dhara Maru Dhara. All glories, O glories to Hara, Lord Shiva, the holder of the Damaru drum. Looking at that yogi, Nandarani Yashoda, the queen of Nanda Maharaj, thought, I have never seen this type of yogi before. Is this my Nilamani Gopal coming to me in the dress of a yogi? She asked, O best of the yogis, where is your house? Please tell me. What kind of foolish parents do you have? How could your mother let you be a yogi from such an early age? How could your parents tolerate it? They must be in such distress. You are so young. Oh yogi, come here and play with my Kana. Just now my Nilamani has gone to play outside. As soon as he returns, you can make friendship with him. The two of you will get great pleasure playing together. That best of the yogis replied, O mother, I have come from Mathura. My mother's name is Devaki Yogini, and my father is Vasunath. Please quickly give me some alms. I have to return to my place. Hearing the yogi's words, Mother Yasoda called for her son. Oh, my dear son Kana, where are you? Please come. I want you to make friends with this new yogi who looks somehow just like you. At that time, Lord Chakrapani, Krishna, created an illusion. He expanded himself and came to the lap of Mother Yashoda. Then Nandarani brought her illusion son to make friendship with that new yogi. She prepared bowls of milk cream and gave them to the boys to eat. She said, "Oh yogi, you should stay in my house and play with my Nilamani." But the sannyasi yogi replied, "Listen, O mother, I'm going to the village. I will come back to your house afterwards." Then rattling his Damodara drum, the yogi left. The poet Sri Chandan says, always think of that Chintamani Krishna. Always think of that Chintamani Krishna. Seeing a young yogi from a distance, all of Radhika's girl companions started speaking amongst themselves. "Oh Saki, just see this effulgent yogi sannyasi. We have never seen such a sannyasi before. One Saki asked the sannyasi, "O Maharaj, where is your math? Are you staying in Braj? How is it that from such an early age you have become a yogi? How is it possible for your parents to allow you to go and beg?" The enchantingly beautiful yogi replied, "Listen, O girls of Braj. From an early age, Dhruva became a devotee. I am newly a yogi. I will perform my yoga vrata. To do that, I have to accept alms from a woman who is pativrata, very chaste. This is my guru's order. O girls, if I can get some alms from such a chaste lady, I will be very happy." One gopi jokingly said, "O yogi, I'm a chaste lady. If you accept alms from my hand, then you will attain the perfection of yoga." But the yogi sannyasi said, "I have heard of a young lady named Radha. Please introduce me to her." The poet Sri Chandan says, "I will accept alms from her hand." The sannyasi said, "Please show me the lotus feet of Sri Radha. This is the order my guru gave me." At that time, Jatila, Radharani's so-called mother-in-law, said, "O youthful yogi, please accept some alms from my hand." The yogi replied, "O lady, please tell me, what is your name?" Jatila said, "You want alms? What will you get from knowing my name?" The yogi replied, "O mother, it's my guru's order. He told me that I should only accept alms from the most chaste woman." Hearing this, Jatila told Vishaka, "O Vishaka, bring that girl whose name has become the subject of scandal all over Braja. This sadhu is saying she is pativrata, chaste. Let her give a plate of alms to this sannyasi yogi." Surrounded by Sakis, Kishori Radha, taking a plate of offerings, then came out of the house. Lalita said, "Listen, O sannyasi, you are requesting alms from the most chaste woman, but all over Braj it is declared that Radha is a disgrace to her family." But the yogi said, "O Kishori, please listen to me. I have come here to see your lotus feet. First, in the name of Dharma, you must agree that you will give me whatever particular alms I want. I don't need the plate you have brought. You must agree. On my guru's order, I have come here. Now please tell me truthfully if you will give me what I want. My eyes have now become auspicious just by seeing your lotus feet. O crest jewel of chaste ladies, O you who delight in the pastimes of Braj, O wave-filled stream of Krishna Prema, it's getting late. I have to return to my ashram very soon. Please, O Srimati, why are you delaying? Please consider quickly and tell me, yes or no. O you who always enjoy pastimes of dancing, O personified internal pleasure potency of Krishna, O queen of the rasa pastime, please tell, please tell, please tell." Hearing all these things from that yogi sannyasi, Rasamayi Radha began breathing deeply. Meditating on Dharma and fearing Dharma, she spoke her truth. "O best of the dancing yogis, ask for whatever alms you want. I must give them to you. 3 times I state this to be true." Stretching out his 2 hands, the young sannyasi said, "O dear one, my desire will be fulfilled if you will give me whatever sulkiness you have towards the son of Nanda Maharaj." "O dear one, my desire will be fulfilled if you will give me whatever sulkiness you have towards the son of Nanda Maharaj. O resident of Yavat, please give me those alms. Please give them quickly. I have to go back to my mouth soon." In other words, Krishna's trying to calm down the sulkiness, the anger of Srimati Radharani. She has to give it away to this begging sannyasi. That's how Krishna appeases her. So it goes on. Full of both happiness and distress, Radharani put her palms together. Looking at the face of that handsome young yogi, she said, "O yogi, please take this. I am giving you all my sulkiness towards Krishna." Finally gaining the treasure of Radharani's loving anger, Lord Vamsidhari left Yavat in great happiness. As soon as he left, he immediately discarded the sannyas dress. Standing underneath a Kali Kadamba tree, he began singing the name of Radha with his flute. Hearing that sound, even stones began to melt. When that enchanting flute song reached the ears of Sri Radha and the Sakis, they all became captivated. The Sakis said, "O Radha, can you hear that sound which is touching our hearts?" The poet Sri Chandan says, "Discarding all hindrances of the heart, let us run to that flute player." At that time, from inside the Kunj, the Sakis began an uproarious kirtan. Radhe Radha, Govinda Bolo, Bhaja Gopal Bholo. Radhe Radha, Govinda Bolo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Wow. That was pure nectar. Thank you, Prabhus. We worked on that one a long time, and it was just, every minute was like pure nectar. And I hope you relished, a long one, but I hope you relished every second of it. Hare Krishna, we'll be back next week with more nectar. Let's see, I think we can get a couple more disguise pastimes. They're so wonderful. Shishi Gaur Nitai ki, Shishi Krishna Balaram ki, Shishi Radhashama Sundar ki, Vrindavaneshwari Shrimati Radharani ki, Herman ki, Jai, Mayapur Dham, Gaur Nitai ki, Shri Krishna Sankirtan Yoga ki, Nitai Gaur Pimanandi Jai Jai Sisi Radhe. Shine. Glories to Srila Prabhupada, the revealer of the dawn. Bible.
ঝুলত শ্যাম গৌরী বাম আনন্দ রঙ্গে মাতিয়া ঝুলত শ্যাম গৌরী বাম আনন্দ রঙ্গে মাতিয়া ঈশত হসিত রভস কেলি ঝুলায়ত কত সখিনী মেল ঈশত হসিত রভস কেলি ঝুলায়ত কত সখিনী মেল গাওত কত ভাতিয়া গাওত কত ভাতিয়া শ্যামলা ঝুলত শ্যাম গৌরী বাম আনন্দ রঙ্গে মাতিয়া ঝুলত শ্যাম গৌরী বাম আনন্দ রঙ্গে হেমমণি যুত বর হিন্দর রচিত কুসুম গন্ধে ভোর হেমহনি মণি যুত বর হিন্দর রচিত কুসুম গন্ধে ভোর পড়ত ভমর পাতিয়া পড়ত ভমর পাতিয়া ঝুলত শ্যাম গৌরী বাম আনন্দ রঙ্গে মাতিয়া ঝুলত শ্যাম নবীন লতায় জড়িত ডাল বিপিন শোভিত ভালো নবীন লতায় জড়িত ডাল বৃন্দা বিপিন শোভিত ভালো চাঁদু জোর রাতিয়া চাঁদু জোর রাতিয়া ঝুলত শ্যাম গৌরীবাম আনন্দ রঙ্গে মাতিয়া নব ঘন তনু দোলয়ে শ্যাম রাই সঙ্গে ঝুলত বাম নব ঘন তনু দোলয়ে শ্যাম রাই সঙ্গে ঝুলে ঝুলত বাম তড়িত জড়িত কাতিয়া জড়িত জড়িত কাতিয়া তারামণি জুত চন্দ্রহার ঝুলিতে দুলিতে গলে দোহার তারামণি জুত চন্দ্রহার ঝুলিতে দুলিতে গলে দোহার হিলন দুহুক গাতিয়া হিলন দুহুক গাতিয়া ঝুলত শ্যাম গৌরীবাম আনন্দ রঙ্গে মাতিয়া ঝুলত শ্যাম গৌরীবাম আনন্দ রঙ্গে মাতিয়া ধিটি কট ধিয়া তা থইয়া বলো বাজে মৃদঙ্গ মোহনর ধিটি কট ধিয়া তা থইয়া বলো বাজে মৃদঙ্গ মোহনর তিথি না পাথিয়া তিথি না পাতিয়া ভেদ পড়ল গ্রাম পুর ধীর শবদ জিত সুর বরণ নায়িক জাতিয়া বরণ যায়িক জাতিয়া কেবল ভরসা উদ্ধব দাস রাধা মোহন চরণে আস কেবল ভরসা উদ্ধব দাস রচিত পুরিত ছাতিয়া রচিত পুরিত ছাতিয়া ঝুলত শ্যাম গৌরী বাবু আনন্দে রঙ্গে মাতিয়া ঝুলত শ্যাম গৌরী বাবু আনন্দে রঙ্গে মাতিয়া শ্যাম গৌরী বাবু আনন্দ রঙ্গে মাতিয়া ঝুলত শ্যাম গৌরী বাবু আনন্দ রঙ্গে মাতিয়া ঈশত শীতর বলকেলি ঝুলাত কত সখিনী ঈশত শীতর ভসকেলি ঝুলায়াত কত সখিনী মেল গাত কত ভাতিয়া গাত কত ভাতিয়া ঝুলত শ্যাম গৌরী বাবু আনন্দ রঙ্গে মাতিয়া ঝুলত শ্যাম গৌরী বাবু আনন্দ রঙ্গে মাতিয়া ঝুলত শ্যাম গৌরী বাবু আনন্দ সঙ্গে মাতিয়া ঝুলত শ্যাম গৌরী বাবু আনন্দ রঙ্গে মাতিয়া ঝুলত শ্যাম গৌরী বাবু আনন্দ রঙ্গে মাতিয়া ঝুলত শ্যাম গৌরী বাবু আনন্দ রঙ্গে মাতিয়া ঈশত শীতর ভসকেলি ঝুলায়ত কত সখিনী মেল ঈশত শীত রভসকেলি ঝুলায়ত কত সখিনী মেল গাত কত ভাতিয়া গাত কত ভাতিয়া শ্যামল ঝুলত শ্যাম গৌরী বাবু আনন্দ রঙ্গে মাতিয়া ঝুলত শ্যাম গৌরী বাবু আনন্দ রঙ্গে হেম মণি যুত বর হিন্দর রচিত কুসুম গন্ধে ভোর হেম হনি মণি যুত বর হিন্দর রচিত কুসুম গন্ধে ভোর পড়ত ভম লতায় জড়িত ডাল বিপিন শোভিত ভালো নবীন লতায় জড়িত ডাল বৃন্দা বিপিন শোভিত ভালো
Govinda Adi Purusha Bhajami Venu Brahmansa Aravinda Gaya Darsha Arhavadam Samasitam Dudrasundaram Kandharvagodhikamunina Visheshasha Govinda Adipurusha Bhajami Angani Ashavasakle Priyamiti Vashanti Manti Gayati Chiram Jaganti Antikanti Vatsalo Jaya Vigrahasya Govinda Adipurusha Sarvam Bhajami Govinda Adipurusha Sarvam Bhajami
Krishna Krishna Srimati
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishna Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Dhira Swami Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisheshara Shunyavadi Ashata Vishtadari
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Shri Gaura Hari Vajabhakata Vatsala Shri Gaura Hari Shri Gaura Hari Sahi Goshta Bihari Nanda Jasomati Chita Hari Khela holo Damodara Ishaye Kana Bhoga Mandire Bashi Karaha Bojana Nandera Nideshi Bashi Giri Baradari Baladeva Saha Sokha Vaise Sari Sari Shukta Shakhadi Vaji Lalita Kushmanda Dalidana Dugda Tumi Dadi Mocha Kanda Dabora Mash Boda Rotika Gritana Daskuli Pistaka Kir Kuli Payasana Kapura Amrita Keli Ramba Kirashara Amrita Rasalama Dvadasha Pakora পুরি লাডু রসবালি ভোজন করে না কৃষ্ণ হয়ে কুতূহলী রাধিকারা পাকায় আনা বিবিধ ব্যঞ্জন পরমানন্দে কৃষ্ণ করে নবজান চলে বলে লাডু খাই শ্রীমধু মঙ্গল বগল বজায় দেয় হরি বল রাধিকারে গানে হেরি নয়নের কোণে তৃপ্ত হয়ে খায় কৃষ্ণ যশোদা ভবানী ভোজনন্দ প্রিয় কৃষ্ণ সুবাসিত বারি সবে মুখ প্রকালয় হরে সরি সরি আস্ত মুখ প্রকালিয়া যত সক গানে আনন্দে বিশ্রাম করে বলদেব সানে জাম্বুল রসালানে তাম্বুল মশালা তাহাকে কৃষ্ণচন্দ্র সুখে নিজ গেলা বিশালাকাশী কি পুছা ছামর দুলায়া অপূর্ব সায়ায় কৃষ্ণ সুখে নিরয়ায় যশোমতি অঙ্গ প্রিয় ধনিষ্ঠয়নীত শ্রীকৃষ্ণ প্রসাদ রাধা কুঞ্জে হয়ে প্রীত ললিতারি সাক্ষী গানা অবশেষ পায়া মনে মনে সুখে রাধা কৃষ্ণ গুণ গায় হরি লীলা একমাত্র যাহার প্রমোদ ভোগারতি গায় ঠাকুর ভক্তি বিনোদ ভক্ত বৎসল শ্রী গৌর হরি ভজ ভক্ত বৎসল শ্রী গৌর হরি শ্রী গৌর হরি সহি গোষ্ঠ বিহারী শ্রী গৌর হরি সহি গোষ্ঠ বিহারী নন্দ যশোমতি